Here's a look at your Friday forecast, where temperatures are going to be climbing. We'll be around 90 degrees heading into the afternoon. Winds will be out of the southeast, and the storm chances are trending down for Friday. I'm a little nervous saying that because I feel like I've kind of thought, that there would be a weakening trend in the storms most nights, and they obviously intensified. But all the signs are there that the storm should weaken. However, Friday could potentially be problematic for Saturday because all of this heat is going to build up and kind of be regenerating juice for those storms over the weekend. Here's your severe risk the rest of Thursday. So I mentioned we were under a marginal risk for the brush country. That has gone away. Now the Storm Prediction Center is watching the area closer to Del Rio and north of San Antonio. As we head into Friday, looks like the storms may stay to our north then as well. But as we get to Saturday, things change. We are now under a marginal risk of severe weather on Saturday, and that's going to include all of South Texas. And so here's the breakdown on Futurecast. What you're going to notice is mostly clear skies heading into Thursday evening right now. And then even as we head into Friday, storm chances, as I mentioned, dropping. As we get into Friday evening, we will have to watch these storms that come out of Mexico. There is a chance we could see some overnight storms Friday into Saturday morning. But what I really want to point out is Saturday afternoon. If we don't tap into all of that warm air that is building up on Friday, these storms are going to be able to intensify, and there is a trend toward more isolated, potentially stronger storms on our Saturday if they develop here in the afternoon. Finally, it looks like Saturday into Sunday, we will be watching a squall line currently targeting Houston, but we're on the southern end or the far east or western end of that squall line as well, which you know what those have been doing over the last couple of days. And then Sunday, still trending rainy. Monday into Tuesday could wind up being a little bit of a break. You do see some storms over East Texas there into Monday afternoon. Then Wednesday, we see another round. This looks like one of those MCSs, mesoscale convective systems that produce a squall line, possibly heading into Wednesday. As far as our rain goes, we are in that flood watch. That's now through Monday evening. Saturated soils can quickly lead to flooding. It also makes trees more vulnerable to fall with strong wind gusts because now our soil has a lot of moisture in it, and those trees can wiggle around a lot easier. It's the same thing if you're digging in soil that it has rained on recently. It's a lot easier versus when we were in drought conditions. It is very hard to dig into that soil. Off and on periods of heavy rain are still expected. We'll see strong wind gusts potentially with any storm that does develop, especially on Saturday. What you need to do is remember, turn around, don't drown, keep up to date with those changes, and have a way to receive warnings. Here's our flood watch. It does include all of South Texas, including San Antonio as well. So a couple of things to remember is move to higher ground. Do not attempt to drive through a flooded road. We've got 1 foot of water will float vehicles. 2 feet of rushing water can carry most vehicles, including SUVs, and then do not drive around a barricade. Overall, in your 7-day forecast, a couple of important things to remember is Saturday and Sunday is trending up in rainfall. Friday is trending down. We are looking at Monday, Memorial Day. If we do see storms, I think it's mostly overnight into the early hours of Monday. And then those rain chances trend down through Tuesday before they go back up again for Wednesday and Thursday.